Hello, this is our second video on how to remove a rivet, and I got fortunate enough, I've got Cindy here and she's helping me, and I'm going to show you, as in our first video, how to just use common tools that you've got around the garage and remove a rivet. Then we will stop and go to installing when we get ready to install the rider safety buckles on her saddle. So the first thing you want to do is find you a piece of steel. You can even take the hitch off your vehicle and use that. So we're just going to ping these down so we make sure we've got a nice flat surface when we begin. And this side is already pretty flat, but we're going to ping these a little bit more also. So we're just going to take the hammer, make sure we got a nice flat surface to begin with. And that'll help us when we get ready to drill them out. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to take this ultra fine Sharpie and we're going to find center on this rivet and put a hole. We're going to put a mark there to give us a reference point for center, because if we get these marked exactly on center, they will be much easier to remove. So, as a reference point, then we're going to take this drywall screw. We're going to use that for our center punch. We're just going to create a small dimple on which to start drilling. And you want to drill the head of the rivet off first to begin with. Then we will drill off the burr secondly. So after we found center,
what size of drill bit are you using?
I'll put that in the video description.
Okay.
If you get this exactly center, the head of this will come off by itself. But that all depends on how close you get to center. And you want to take your time. If you see any leather fibers coming up as you're drilling, you want to stop at that point. So you can see the head of the rivet came off fairly easily, but we got lucky enough we hit it right in the center. So we're going to go to the next side, next rivet. Do the same thing on this side. And we got lucky and the rivet came off on that side. Now we're going to go to the side with the burr and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to mark the center of the shaft. Just give us a reference point to begin with. You can see we got this one off just slightly, but I'm going to use this to find the center of that shaft. So we'll make a mark there. We'll use that mark to find center. And we'll make a mark there. Then go back to our drill bit. You don't want to push too hard, because if this drill bit happens to walk off the head of this rivet, it will poke a hole in this leather before you could even stop. So we just want to take our time, let the drill and the drill bit do its work. So there again, the burr came right off the rivet without too much trouble. So we'll do the other side now. Take your time, let the drill bit do the work. And of the two bits that will be included in the kit, this is the larger of the two drill bits. So there again, the burr came right off the rivet. So now we're going to take our screwdriver with the flat head, and we can just go in between the tongue and the leather. Pry that right off. Same thing on this side, go between the leather and the tongue and pry that right off. So that concludes how to remove the rivet when you are retrofitting rider safety buckles to your saddle.